Just for general information, the park is open Wednesday through Sunday. We're closed on Monday and Tuesday. The park's open 9 to 5. The only other days we're closed is Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day. And the park entrance fee is $4 per adult. Children 12 and younger are free, and adults 62 and above are free. It's what makes Port Hudson unique as a park. Well, when you compare it to most other Civil War battlefield parks, Port Hudson is a relatively young facility. You have Civil War battlefield parks like Gettysburg and Vicksburg that have been around for years and years, almost over 100 years, almost since the war ended. While Port Hudson is interesting in that it's only about 30 years old as a facility. And what also makes Port Hudson interesting is, even as significant as a battle it was, it does not get the publicity it should, because unfortunately we're competing historically against the Battle of Gettysburg and the Siege of Vicksburg. What makes Port Hudson important is it was the last Confederate stronghold on the Mississippi River. You go up the road to a wonderful facility called Vicksburg National Battlefield Park, and they claim they're the last last Confederate stronghold on the Mississippi River. That's not true. Vicksburg surrendered on July 4th, Port Hudson surrendered on July 9th, 1863, making it the last Confederate stronghold on the Mississippi River. Another thing that makes Port Hudson important is it is the longest continuous siege in American military history. Now, there have been longer battles, longer campaigns, but when I see siege, I'm talking about a siege in the traditional sense. And when the Federals came up and encircled Port Hudson, there was no resupply, no reinforcements, no nothing. They could not get out or get in. They had to fight with who they had and what they had for the 48 days. And that's the longest continuous siege in American military history. Also, Port Hudson's unique in that it was the first time in American military history where black soldiers were used as part of the regular U.S. Army. Now, in the history of the United States or the Americas, black soldiers had been used in previous wars, previous battles, but they almost always fought defensively. Here at Port Hudson, this was the first time as a part of the regular U.S. Army they made an assault. And that's a milestone in the history of black soldiers in the United States, or in the Americas actually. And that's three of the things that make Port Hudson important and unique.
Check out Port Hudson by calling 225-654-3775 or on Facebook at facebook.com/visitporthudson. Follow us on Twitter at #visitporthudson.